right, what's up, guys? Rafe Realm here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for the latest and greatest videos that come to the channel and live stream so you get notified. That goes out through all my video platforms from Facebook, Rumble, BitChute, Dailymotion, Vimeo, and even the streaming platforms like Twitch, Trovo, anything that allows me to throw up a video up there. Guys, I can't say that enough. Come out and support the channels. I'm just saying. A lot of wrestling content, a lot of stuff like this. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. These are going to be quick reviews because I got a lot of wrestling to go through and cover. So quick reviews. I'm going to try to keep this to 10 minutes or less. If it goes over a little 10 minutes, then so be it. Anyway, we got the Supercard of Honor. Eddie Kingston versus Claudio Castagnoli. Again, that was the main card of the night. Honestly, the ladder match was better. I love Eddie Kingston and I love Claudio Castagnoli. But the ladder match tonight, with the Lucha Bros winning, I clapped, I cheered. I was marking out the whole entire time, watching it on the big screen TV. Literally, no joke. These guys can go out and bang out a match. The Kingdom still got it. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett still have it. Top Flight showed me a lot. That match was match of the night, technically. And they said they made new belts between the championship belt and the tag team belt, right? I didn't see a difference. I just saw them looking more shiny and maybe a different strap on it. Maybe they were better leather. I don't know. But I didn't really see the difference in the belts. They just looked the same, more shiny. I don't know. Ring of Honor's weird, and Tony Khan's weird at times when he announced new thing. I thought they were going to be like gold, or they were going to go back to maybe some old school Ring of Honor stuff, maybe with the kind of, give it an AEW kind of like feel to it a little bit. But I was really surprised they just kept the same titles. The only thing difference, they changed the sightings. The sightings were a little different on each belt. And the strap was a little different. That was it. Now, again, the Will and Nightingale versus Zai was okay. I mean, Keshida and Willie Mack was good. Like, the 0 hour for Ring of Honor, what I liked about all these shows leading up, all GCW and everything combined, and, Multiverse, again, the trying to go out there and impress, right? Dress to impress. And that's what a lot of these organizations were doing. Again, I was okay with a lot of things. I felt titles should have changed hands here for Ring of Honor. With the month of television going on, with the, Claudio being champion as long as he has been, I really thought they were going to give it to Eddie. At one point, I really felt Eddie was going to win it. But again, they gotta draw this out for the next pay-per-view, their next major pay-per-view, because Tony Khan did say there's going to be more pay-per-views than the ones we know from Ring of Honor. Then we got Forbidden Door. We got some other pay-per-views coming in. So we're going to see Ring of Honor and possibly, Ring of Honor and New Japan kind of sharing the floor. We're going to see AEW kind of in the mix of all that. So we're going to kind of see a triple team pay-per-view type deal, I think, going forward. I think we're really going to see that with some of the major pay-per-views, like a Ring of Honor championship being defended. I think it'll be like in the mid-card of that, of those things, especially when Tony Khan has stated they want to do bigger events. So Ring of Honor stuff is going to be mixed in with AEW stuff when it comes to pay-per-view stuff and kind of selling you to that. So anyway, I would also say that AAA Mega's Championship would be another match of the night. El Hijo del Vankingo, man, versus Commander. My goodness. If AAA wants to sit and cry about what happened with Sammy Guevara and Ty Mello and say how they're having a better relationship with WWE, man, Ring of Honor or Tony Khan is allowing these guys to go on and steal the show. Like, that is just unreal to me why, Conan would come out and say all that stuff about AEW / Ring of Honor when his people are fighting really well on a pay-per-view mid of the card, stealing the show. Samoa Joe and Mark Briscoe, it went the way I thought it was going to go. They were going to keep the belt on Samoa Joe because he hasn't had much going on these pre-tapings. So for the Honor Club, so I knew, and this builds up for the next pay-per-view. Again, the next pay-per-views for these things. Mark Briscoe's an amazing talent. He went up and showcased what he is. And Mark Briscoe should be on AEW fighting for television titles, things like that. I think he's better than Ring of Honor. I think he should be on the main stage doing it. Samoa Joe, again, you can put Samoa Joe pretty much everywhere else. Really Yuta versus Shibata. Again, I can't say this enough. Shibata is an amazing piece of talent. New Japan royalty, okay? Wheeler Yuta was going to lose this match no matter what. He called him out, and you could tell Wheeler Yuta was out of gas at the end of it. And you could tell that choke just took him out. It was just pretty much over at that point. So, Shibata, is he going to be part of Ring of Honor, or is he going to be part of AEW? We'll find out. Is he still with New Japan or not? We're going to find out. 0 Hour, again, Jeff Cobb doing triple duty for all the pay-per-views against Trace Williams. That was a good match to start the night. Cobb got the victory. Cobb is no joke. You guys, I don't understand why people are sleeping on Cobb, but people are sleeping on Cobb. And Cobb is literally really good shit. I'm surprised how WWE hasn't signed him yet, or an AEW hasn't signed him yet. And again, like I said, Willow Nightingale, what can we say more about Willow Nightingale versus Marta Azzy? What can we say? And you got to see a mix of DDT Pro Wrestling mixed in with some GCW stuff. So you get to see kind of Ring of Honor, you know who they're working with. And kind of AEW said that they were doing Forbidden Door stuff. They were bringing in different talents, scouting different talent as they do pay-per-views. And again, they probably taped some Ring of Honor stuff in that arena too as well after the fact. So you know that, the USC crowd is getting pretty much a good show at that point. Mark Briscoe, again, I can't say this enough. Mark Briscoe will literally be the standing bearer. I think he will be a champion. I just think not today. Really, I just don't think today. There was a few things in that tag team ladder match that I thought was really good. This move that literally Pentagon Jr. did, man, on the table, like this, like Canadian Destroyer. Like I thought they missed the table altogether. They kind of aimed it. There were some moves in that match that I went, oh my God, these guys are dead. They're gonna be calling the X sign. Because there was a few moves that Aussie Open did that I was really kind of scared, and I thought, like, at a few times that they missed a couple pile drivers, and I thought, Mike Bennett was dead. Done, dead, or hurt. I kept freaking out during the match. That's why when I was sitting and watching it on my 55-inch TV, I was freaking out. Some of the moves, I was like, I'm waiting for their arms to start flailing and knowing they got a concussion at some point. So, again, and then Tanahashi versus Daniel Garcia. Hiroshi Tanahashi literally gets Daniel Garcia is improving by the day. He doesn't need the JAS Society or whatever. He doesn't need them. He is good on his own. You like, I've been telling this to people, like, they don't need him in the JAS. Like, Daniel Garcia could be literally a television title, international title champion. They don't need, he doesn't need Jericho for that. And you get to see that with Tanahashi. Tanahashi was just got the better of him, just like he got the better of Speedball. These people are futures. And, again, experience beats young talent, always. And you get to see that again. The 6-man championship, this one was really interesting. I thought the Embassy was going to lose because Brian Cage has been teasing that he's going to WWE. And he's been saying that they're going to finish out dates with Ring of Honor. But here's my thing, and he's going to drop the belts, I guess. Why have him win tonight if that was the case? Why have him win tonight? I think Tony Khan's going to keep him, honestly, long term. I think he's going to get a push of some sort eventually on the main roster of Ring of Honor. And I just don't think, why would Tony Khan want to get rid of this big man that looks like Brock Lesnar-esque or Bobby Lashley-esque? Why would he? That would just be stupid and redundant personally. Anyway, moving on. They lost the match. They won the match. This devastating drill claw that he hits when he wants to. And I think they call it an F7, not an F5. AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Mentalik were really good. These are future guys, man. Mentalik, I don't know why WWE slept on this guy. I believe Blake Christian was also part of NWA, or he was part of WWE, or part of Evolve. I don't know why WWE slept on Blake Christian. I really don't. Again, Reach for the Sky ladder match. Like I said, I've talked about this. Matt and the Kingdom, they were mostly bleeding. And I don't know why Maria Canella Bennett was there. She didn't need to be there. She needed to be in the back. Because I felt at times she was going to get hurt, you know, personally. And then they had a brawl. They had a brawl with, again, they had a brawl literally with the two managers of, you know, Penta's team and Ella Phasma, or yeah, something like that. Again, Athena versus Yakisaki. Again, I can't say this enough. That match was really good. Like, just hella good from beginning, middle, and end. Yakisaki needs to be champion. Like, she should have been after Riho. Like, I don't know, like, you know, again, and where is Sheeta? Where's Sheeta? Bring Sheeta back, put her in Ring of Honor. Have her go against Athena. Sheeta needs to be here right now on television with Ring of Honor. I don't know if she's battling an injury, but put her in Ring of Honor. Have her go against Athena. Have her beat Athena. Like, seriously, have her win against Athena. I'm shitting on. I'm not shitting on the idea of Athena, formerly Ember Moon, being champion here. I'm just saying she needs a viable opponent. And right now, Yakisaki was. I see this feud going the distance again. I want to see another one. But I think Riho should be in there. Or, you know, Sheeta. You could do Emi Sakura. You could do many different things in this moment. You can even bring in, if you want to open that forbidden door, you could bring Mercedes Moné into that mix if you wanted to, and have what they had in WWE with Ember Moon and Sasha Banks. They could do that too. Again, like I said, most of these matches went the distance. The Pure Championship, Wheeler Yuta was going to lose after he cheated. And it's just a fact at that point. Anyway, again, let's get into the main event. Claudio and Eddie. Again, I love Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston is like that beer drinking, I don't go to the gym, your everyday's man, right? Versus Claudio. And I remember them in different promotions having their feuds and stuff like that before Claudio went into, because I've been following Claudio since the very beginning when it was him, Chris Hero, and all that, and in a lot of different places. And again, like I said before, you know, they ruled the indie scene. It was them, Adam Cole. It was a lot of them before they came up into WWE or Ring of Honor and whatever else. But again, Eddie Kingston has always been underlooked. And tonight, Eddie Kingston showed that he can go 40 minutes, put on one hell of a match. I think Eddie Kingston needs to go hit the weights a little bit and train a little bit more, because he could have won that match, but he was tired. You could tell he was tired. He put everything into it. Again, Eddie Kingston is the man right now for Ring of Honor. He is the heart and soul. I could see this going again, which they look like they're going to do it again, either next time with a tag team match between the two factions and Kabeshida, or butcher his name hardcore in the paint, and I apologize for that. But yeah, like I said before, you know, Sabata, sorry. I get names confused sometimes. I call them Keshida. My bad. Shibata. Shibata, again, I could see this as a tag team match, possibly Ring of Honor tapings for a while. And I could see them going again and having Eddie Kingston go over. Eddie Kingston should have went over a long time ago. And I think Eddie Kingston has paid enough dues, been fine enough. And I think personally, Eddie Kingston should win a championship belt at this point. Either a Ring of Honor television title, maybe a pure champion, something. Give him something at this point. And for the love of all that's holy, please bring in Dustin Rhodes in here and Keith Lee, and maybe have them win something. You know, have them win something at this point, because Dustin Rhodes is about to end his career sooner than later and retire. And I would like to see Dustin win something, at least hold on to something for a month. You know, just to say thank you for what you do type moment. Again, I got to give this a review. It went the distance, back fist, spinning fist, couple gotch slams. Claudio was doing things I haven't seen him do in years. And that's amazing to see. Like, they could take each other to the limit, absolute limit. But again, they didn't pay honor to each other. They hate each other actually in real life. Supposedly that's how this whole thing goes. But anyway, I got to give this a review. Honestly, personal review. This went over 4 minutes over when I wanted to go over. I'm going to give this a solid B+. Totally worth it. 875. Honestly, I gave more of a 9 to, I believe it was a 9 to Multiverse, because it was just, to me, it just felt better. It felt better to me. It felt more fun than, Ring of Honor had a flow. That's the thing. Ring of Honor had a flow, beginning, middle, and end, because they're on pay-per-view, and I get it, and they have to have a flow. Same with what you're going to see with NXT and WWE tomorrow. Again, this has been Rafe Realm here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully you enjoyed Super Honor. I did too. Supercard of Honor, Ring of Honor. Hopefully the new belts looked good on. To me, it didn't. To me, they looked the same. I don't know what they were teasing that they were so-called new. To me, they didn't look any newer than they already have. Anyway, it's been Rafe Realm here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.